Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been craving an ice cream sundae, especially because it's getting so hot here. Plus today is National Chocolate Chip Day, so I thought it would be fun to kind of switch it up and do a chocolate chip themed ice cream sundae instead of my typical peanut butter chocolate, which I still absolutely love, by the way. But yeah, I thought I would switch it up and I'm really excited and we're gonna make it together. So let's just get into it. I have so many things and I guess I'll just kind of start throwing things on here and then I'll explain it as I go. And then I also have a story time for today. It's a very scary thing that just happened to me and I hope it never happens to any of you guys. So I wanted to share it and hopefully it helps you guys in some way. So let's start. I think I'm gonna start with some knockoff brand Hershey's syrup, which is accidentally vegan because I'm cheap, and we're gonna put that on top. Oh yeah, this is just So Delicious chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Don't worry, we'll add more. And then just cause we're adding peanut butter because I can't just not have peanut butter on my sundae, I'm sorry. But I promise this is the only peanut butter thing I have today. So if you're sick and tired of seeing me eat peanut butter, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen me not eating peanut butter. Alright, that's probably way too much, but you know me. And then I'm going to add chocolate chips, of course. These are just vegan mini chocolate chips. And then because I'm extra, some regular chocolate chips. And then some homemade cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough. I also made some homemade cookies and broke them into pieces. So we're gonna add some of those on there. This is fun. This is a fun time. And then I also made this giant homemade ice cream sandwich, and the inside is just more of the So Delicious cookie dough ice cream. And then we actually have some Cinnaholic chocolate chip cookies, because how can I not have those in here, because they are some of the best chocolate chip cookies. So I wanted to add them in here. I know these aren't chocolate chip, but I have Oreos because I have no reason. Once again, knockoff brand because I'm cheap. Where should I put these ones? Right here? Yeah. I'm just gonna add some more chocolate chips just because I can. And then I also have this giant scoop of homemade cookie dough that we're just... yeah. More chocolate syrup. And then I also have these vegan chocolate sprinkles. I'm going to add some. And I think that's everything. Yeah. And then of course I have my iconic ice cream spoon. I'm so excited. Let's just dig in. I'm moving it to the side so I don't hit my face on the cookies. Yum. The ice cream is a coconut base, so it's really refreshing with all of the chocolate. That is a little bit of an issue. Yeah, this giant scoop of cookie dough is so necessary, but not in my book. I will admit it is a lot though. Okay, I'm gonna have some of the cookie. I feel like this is just gonna fall off. Let's make a sandwich, even though we already have one. Okay. Yep. Cinnaholics cookies are just so soft. So my story time has to do with driving. And honestly, the whole situation was just a big miracle because so many things could have gone so much worse, but they didn't. So I was on my way to work, and first little miracle was that I was heading to work really early, or extra early, and so this gave me extra time. So I'm stopped at a stoplight, and this is a stoplight that is right before the freeway entrance, and I'm planning on getting onto the freeway. And I start to go, and I can't press the gas pedal. I mean, I can, but it's really hard. And I'm like, what the heck? And so I try pressing the gas, or the brake, and same thing. It's just really tough. And the van is just slowly easing forward, and I'm trying to like turn the car too, and the wheel is just stiff. I can't do anything, and I'm freaking out. And I don't look at the dash yet because I wasn't thinking. I was just scared. Especially because there were cars behind me. This is like a busy area. I already have people honking at me, which is great. I turn off the music and I turn off the AC, and I just don't know what's going on. So I turn on my hazards, and I then look at the dash, and there are two lights lit up, the battery light and the fuel light. At the time I didn't know what they were, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. I just need to find the closest place where I can pull over. And the way that this road is set up is literally so complicated and like all twisty and turny, so there was no place I could really pull over. And so I finally, like I said, I can't go anywhere pretty much because I can't use the gas and I can barely brake. So I'm just like easing my way slowly to where I can pull and turn a corner near a neighborhood. All these cars are honking at me and they're trying to get past me. And I'm so grateful that I wasn't hit by anyone. And I'm full on crying at this point because I don't know what to do and I can't call my mom. I'm driving. So I just keep going, and I finally turn the corner, forgetting that it's uphill. And so I start to go up, or very slowly go up this hill, and I can barely turn. Like, I'm struggling to turn the car. And so my turn is so wide that I am on the opposite side of the road, diagonal, so I'm blocking both of the lanes coming toward me. Needless to say, I was frightened, and the van stops. So I'm like, okay, this is where I'm stopping, and people can just drive around me. And so I can't go anywhere except backwards. So I try to brake, and I think it works, but then I put the car in park. And I finally call my mom, and I'm like, please come get me. I'm shaking so bad. Like, I can barely hold the phone up to my head. It was just very scary because it was very, very busy. And like all these people were honking at me, and I thought the car was gonna explode. Like, there were just so many things that were freaking me out. Oh, meanwhile, all these cars are coming toward me because I'm on the opposite side of the road. Still have my hazards on though, so they should be nicer because I'm having issues, obviously. And then as I'm on the phone with my mom, this really, really sweet couple comes up to my window, and they're pulled over off to the side of the street. There's like a dirt area on that side of the road, and that's where they pulled over. And they were being so nice, and they were checking up on me and then offering help. I told them I didn't know what was going on, and he's like, okay, well, I will offer to push your vehicle to the side of the road. I'm like, what? But my mom is still on the phone through all of this, and she ends up saying, try turning off the van and turning it back on. And I don't know why I didn't think of that. And so I do that, and as I'm doing that, the couple, they're waving cars past, like showing them that I'm obviously having issues. I turn the van off, turn it back on, and the battery light and the fuel light are both off, and I can drive. Like, everything's working normally. And so I tell the couple, I'm like, I can actually drive now, so I'll pull over to the side. And they're like, yeah, do that. And the guy, he offered to check my battery. They were so incredibly sweet. And so I pull over and I get out of the car and I hang up the phone, obviously. And my mom is on her way because we have another vehicle that my dad uses. So she is driving that to come to me. And as I'm waiting for her, the couple check my battery. It's fine. They start checking other things, and they don't really know what it is. And my mom ends up getting there. We end up talking and like trying to figure out what's going on, and we end up finding out that it's probably our fob, like the key fob that has the buttons on it, because if that's loose, that can mess with your vehicle. And so ours is broken, but we still use it, and so we just keep it secure with a rubber band. And so it was very flimsy and floppy, and so I think it was like stalling the car because it was pretty much braking as I was driving. Anyway, so that's what he said it probably was, but it was just really scary, and the couple, they were so nice. I kept saying thank you like a bajillion times because I was crying, and I was a wreck. Good thing I didn't get in a wreck though. But anyway, they were like, yeah, we have a daughter and we would want somebody to do the same for our daughter, and we would do the same for our daughters. So, and you just looked so distressed, so we wanted to help you out. I was like, thanks. So we ended up taking the van back home just in case. Even though it was working fine, I drove it home and it was fine. But just in case, my mom ended up driving me to work that day, and I actually made it on time. So many tender mercies and little miracles. It was just a really scary experience, and if you ever deal with something like that and your fob is broken, that is probably the reason why. So just try turning off your car and then turning it back on again, because that worked for me. We got another runaway bowl now. The ice cream is all melted out of the ice cream sandwich. I forgot about it. Oh man. This half is good. Anyway, so that was the end of my story time. It was a shorter one, but it was so scary. Oh my goodness. But like the fact that it was the intersection right before the freeway and it didn't happen on the freeway, I was so blessed. Ow. I hit my chin. Bro, it's spilled everywhere. Like I always say, I do not know how I manage to make the messes that I make. It's ridiculous. I'm kind of getting sugared out. I think it's all of the... Why didn't I finish my sentence? All of the cookies. Okay. I'm gonna end it off with a bang. That might be a little too much of a bang. Do you think I can do that? Mm-hmm. Alright you guys, that is the end of today's mukbang. I really hope you enjoyed. I did. This was super good and super refreshing, especially like I said, because it's getting so hot here. So you can definitely expect more ice cream videos. I hope you enjoyed the story time and hopefully learned from it. Hopefully it helps you in some way. I don't know. But I just wanted to share with you guys because I love talking to you guys. But yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you want to see more. And don't forget to subscribe. and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!